like I was saying earlier, man, you really, from a hustle standpoint, you invented the game back in the 80s when nobody was thinking about it, and when there was no money available. Can you talk a little bit about what that means to you and how that works?
Well, when I was starting out being a recording artist coming out of the Bay Area, pretty much everything that was happening in hip hop was out of New York and the little stuff coming out of LA. So being in this market, you had no choice. If either you did it yourself or it didn't happen. So, I mean, I was pretty popular in the streets, selling tapes. I'd be on the bus or, riding around our little beat up car or whatever, selling tapes around Oakland, around the Bay. But what we were doing in those days was just pretty much what would be essential to like the early stages of marketing now, just getting known. And when we finally got a chance to get our feet wet, we didn't have a lot of money to start with. First and foremost, we didn't have any options. So it's do it yourself or nothing. So we got like our first initial money was we got about like $2,000. We scraped up like $2,000, and we went over to a studio over here in San Francisco, and we made an album. We had 3 days worth of studio time, and we knew all the music that we wanted to make. We just had to rush and make it. So we made this album in 3 days and pressed up some cassette copies, and it was hot. We put out we sold a few thousand, and we took the money and we purchased, when we got up to like about 15 grand, we purchased 15,000 cassette tapes. And from those 15,000 cassette tapes, in about 7 days, we made like 60 grand. We took the 60 grand and we went back and bought a bunch of more cassettes. And then in probably like about 6 months, we had made a few $100,000. And my career that I'm sitting on right now is from that $2,000. We just did it ourselves. And
yeah, it's dope.
Hey everybody, let me take a moment to tell you about a product I love and use every day. It's video hosting from Wistia, W-I-S-T-I-A, Wistia. It is awesome. And who uses it? MailChimp, Moz, HubSpot, Zendesk, Herman Miller, Sam Adams, and of course, This Week in Startups. They've got 140,000 customers, and they are growing like a weed. Now, why do we use it? Well, if we use a free service like YouTube, we have all YouTube's ads and collaterals and garbage, and it looks terrible, and it's not customizable. So it looks bad, and everything that YouTube does is in service of increasing their metrics, not your metrics. Well, what are your metrics as a business? Well, for me, it's collecting emails. 2, it's having people on my domain, my site, making it look beautiful, not having that ugly thing that comes up at the end of like a YouTube video that shows all the different videos of other people that I don't want to send my users to. I want, when the video ends, for them to watch another episode of This Week in Startups. I can control all of that with Wistia. That's why I use it. And it works perfectly on Facebook and Twitter with the cards, and you can play it natively on those platforms. It's gorgeous. And it'll give you a ton of support. You want to take control of your video. Video is a huge asset, and you want to do it professionally. The analytics program is amazing. You can see on a user-by-user basis how long they're watching, and if they rewound and watch a section twice, all this kind of great stuff. Tons of support, super easy to use. And it's built, a lot of their new tools are built for marketers, so collecting emails and that kind of stuff. And you don't have YouTube or Vimeo doing that kind of stuff. Those platforms have their own goals, which is selling ads and keeping people on their platforms and stealing those users from your platform. Start your 2-week trial for free on Wistia, wistia.com/twist. No credit card is required because they're so confident that you're going to love the service like I do. And you can upload as many videos as you like. Wistia.com/twist, W-I-S-T-I-A, Wistia.com/twist. I love the product. I love the team. And it's been fantastic for us. We got control of our own videos again, and we are now collecting emails every day, dozens of emails every week, hundreds of emails every year, thousands of emails to build our direct relationship. That is not have an intermediary between it, telling us how we can talk to you, our fans. We have a direct relationship. It's brilliant. I love Wistia. All right, let's get back to this amazing episode.